Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Dia Fatmawati. Di sini saya akan mempresentasikan hasil tugas saya. Saya yaitu dengan judul The Effectiveness of Learning Using Flashcard Media in Language Development. Yang pertama ada definition. Flashcard can be defined as a visual learning medium in the form of illustrated card designed to help learners remember, understand, and review learning material more effectively. Each card usually contains image, word, symbol, or letters related to a specific topic, aiming to simulate memory and make learning more interactive and enjoyable. Flashcards are provided to enhance students' linguistic and cognitive abilities, particularly in developing vocabulary, reading, speaking, and writing. By integrating visual and kinesthetic elements, flashcards not only foster engagement and motivation, but also creativity and deeper comprehension through active participation in the learning process. Okay, next, summary. Flashcards are a language learning tool particularly for vocabulary acquisition and language skill development. Flashcards are illustrated media that help students remember and review subject matter, such as foreign language, terms, symbols, and spelling. Flashcards have been proven to improve students' cognitive abilities and creativity in learning English. Flashcards are also considered practical and easy to use by both teacher and student, creating interactive and enjoyable learning experiences. Flashcards are also effective in developing children's language skills from an early age. They help children recognize words, letters, colors, and images visually, making it easier for them to remember and pronounce new vocabulary. In addition to improving reading and speaking skills, flashcards also play a role in fostering children's contraction, memory, and critical thinking skills. Using flashcards is an effective and enjoyable learning method that can foster interest in language learning in both early childhood and elementary school students. Next, analysis argument. Most research on language learning using flashcard media has emphasized its effectiveness in enhancing vocabulary acquisition, speaking skill, and language comprehension among young learners. The three journal analyses share a central argument that flashcards significantly improve learners' linguistic abilities by combining visual and verbal elements that simulate memory and engagement. Riado focused on early childhood education, arguing that flashcards develop children's verbal interaction and linguistic repertoire through visual stimulation such as picture, colors, and symbols. Kurniawati demonstrated that flashcards are effective for balancing cognitive and affective learners in elementary school students by creating a fun and interactive learning environment that enhances vocabulary retention. Manuel Saputri provided empirical support by applying flashcard-based learning in community service program, showing how the medium can raise student interest and cognitive skill in English, even in under-resourced school. The finding across the study suggests that the effectiveness of flashcards in language learning depends on multiple factors such as learner eye contact, teacher creativity and the learning environment. Although all three highlight the pedagogical benefit of using flashcards as across different educational levels and objectives, Riyadhah emphasizes early linguistic development, Kurniawati focused on vocabulary master and brain stimulation, and Saputri stressed practical implementation in English learning. However, few studies have gone further to measure the quantitative impact of flashcards on long-term language acquisition or compare their effectiveness with other media. Therefore, future research should not only confirm the motivational and cognitive advantage of flashcards, but also investigate their relationship with measurable language outcomes such as vocabulary growth, pronunciation accuracy, and communicative competence across diverse language scopes. Next, evaluation. The use of flashcards has been proven effective in improving language skills, particularly vocabulary and speaking skills, in both early childhood and elementary and secondary school students. All three journals agree the flashcards of their attractive visual are easy to use and can increase student motivation and participation in learning. However, an evaluation of all three studies shows that most studies are still descriptive and focused on cognitive aspects, while empirical analysis of the long-term effect and variation in flashcard use is still limited. Therefore, further research is needed to explore the effectiveness of flashcards in broader learning contexts and their integration with modern technology-based learning methods. Next, judgment. The use of flashcards has been proven in the study. Flashcards are important in mastering vocabulary and developing student language skills. Besides that, flashcards also foster concentration, memory, and pronunciation of vocabulary. Flashcards are also an effective and fun media for early childhood. Flashcard media also help children recognize words, letters, color, and picture. So the use of flashcards is a fun method that can foster a good interest in learning language for early childhood. Oke, cukup teman, segitu yang bisa dapat saya sampaikan. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.